Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Darcy's Misadventures with Mixed Media. I just thought I would show you the results of some more play I did with making bubbles. This time I added some food coloring. These are food colorings. And I think that this second layer on here is some of it. So even on the thicker envelopes where I was having trouble with the first try, I got more intensity with that and more variation. There's a lot of just, and here is where I tried to drop in some just straight drops of the food coloring, and I'll show you how I did that after I show you these real quick. I do have some light coming in my window that is affecting how things look, I think. So here is also where I dropped in, actually I think I dripped some of it on that the fabric that I was using to blow the bubbles through the water bottle thing. So got a couple layers there. Got a couple layers of different bubbles on that one. Some of them didn't get as much attention as others. Like, you know, sometimes I think, oh, I'm going to go back through and do something with that, and then I forget to do so. And I ironed all these, so, you know, I got some things ironed out. Well, my iron was out because I was trying to steam block the blanket I just crocheted. I'd never steam blocked anything before, and that was the first blanket I ever made. So they didn't do a great job, but you know, it's going to my gram, and you know grandparents, if you make it, they love it, even if it's going to be a little stretchy, a little stretched out in some areas, because you know, I'm not perfect. Alright, so this one I dropped in some green while I was doing it, and this was just where the cup was sitting. Isn't that so cool though? I'll definitely be scanning that one. That one was where a cup was sitting, and a cup was... See, you put papers underneath and you get some dyed papers. This one is the mixed media paper, and it didn't take stuff well when I did the dyes. Maybe I didn't have enough color in it, I don't know. But when I had the food coloring added in, I got much more intensity on that. Just more messiness. So there's that one. And oh, and I had one that was one of these. It was called strawberry. It's gone now. See, these all have these little tips on top of them, like this. Little nipples, as you would call them. Some people would. Some people would laugh when I say that. But the strawberry one, I didn't pay attention, and it had gotten stuck up in the cover, I guess. And so I had poured a whole bunch of the pink strawberry color in. That's why I have so many pink ones. There I dripped some of the, I think it was actually chartreuse, but it came out a lot greener than a chartreuse would be. And then I also, you know, used some of the papers that had some dye on them from the day before. Got some good layers on that one. Dripped a color into that one, and just kept adding colors and just changing it up a little bit. So there's, like, you know, all kinds of colors. And then it won't really matter when I scan it. This one I dripped in some orange. And what I do is, while the bubbles are, like, after I blow some bubbles, I drip in some food coloring. And I will show you that, because hopefully you understand what I'm saying, but you might not. And so yeah, but when I put these on the computer, I can make them any color I want. So I'm just going to be scanning the ones that I think have the most interest and the most usability in digitals, or for collage or whatever. And that's going to be kind of hard because I don't want to do like a million of them, but I kind of made a million of them. But don't worry, my family got dinner on time last night. I made myself go up and give them dinner last night. But I was totally doing this all during the live stream watching PM Artist Studio. And I am putting this video up Saturday, February 10th. And so I just want to remind you guys that I will be visiting Laura, the Half-Ass Crafter, on her channel Saturday, February 10th at noon. Eastern Standard Time, 9 o'clock Pacific. She's the Pacific, I'm on the East Coast. So we're both, that one's not exciting. So we're both very excited to be doing that. We're going to be altering some vintage index cards. In fact, I even have one that I got some bubbles on the other day. And, you know, here's an idea of kinds of things I like to do with them, because I like to see that it's still a vintage card. A flash card. Vintage flash card. That's what I was trying to say. And if you want to play along, grab your flash cards and come play. And if you don't have vintage flash cards, I'll link my Ko-fi shop below, and I do have a free digital that I did in case anybody wanted to play along. So that is all ironed out, and then this one you guys didn't get to see ironed out. I don't even know if I showed both sides, but so these are the pieces that I used on the water bottle to get the tiny bubbles. Tiny bubbles. Alright, oh, I need to leave the bottom papers so I have something to set stuff on. So I still have the same liquid that I've been using for days. Well, 2 days. Feels like days. And so I want to show you, I'll do some, where's my spatula is definitely craft spatula now. Sorry, I have a smaller one that I prefer to use anyway upstairs. What colors? Oh, I've got tangerine, corn, ooh, maple. Ooh, that'll be a good one. Some maple and grape and brown, all the different. I mean, I probably could have kept doing this bubble thing until I was done with all my watercolors, really. Not watercolors, food coloring. I always call them watercolors, but they're not. They're food coloring. And I don't know if they're like color fast or not. They might be. Alright, so paper. I need some paper. I've got paper right here. Oh, I might need more. Trying not to have more. So I want to start this so that we can see what color bubbles are on there. There we go. So that's kind of what it looks like with just that color that's in there. And then, yeah, let's do the maple. See what, that's probably like a red orange or red. Pretty red. So I just kind of drip them in there. Just, whoops, that dropped into the paper. Kind of let it settle a second. And then scoop it off and hope that some of that, I probably should have used like a contrasting color. You could see a little bit of the orangey. So the maple is that orangey color. And that's what I get when I just kind of like drip some color in there and like that. Let's try a different color. Like, I really like the violet. Let's try grape. And I like to turn that now and then because I get tiny bubbles on the back, on the side that I'm blowing on for some reason. And the only color that stayed on me really was the India inks. No surprise there. Everything else kind of washed off. So just kind of want my fans on right now. So that's causing some... Whoops, that went off the... There we go. So it kind of goes in between the things. And in between the bubbles. Oh my word. And you get different things like that. I've never had that happen before. That is cool. I love that. And that's why I can't stop playing. Because I just keep getting stuff. That's cool. I don't know if there's any more purple in here or not. Guess we'll find out, won't we? I think there is still some of the maple, or the maple has gone down to the bottom and changed the color a little bit. Spatula seems to work really well. I like that it's wide. And also, I think I'm going to want to add... Alright, let's get those bubbles to the top. And drip a couple purple. Like some of you were like, bubbles all the way up to the camera. Almost, sometimes, huh? Ooh, we got some more of that swirly action happening. That was not happening yesterday. Alright, I'm loving that. Alright, I'm going to have to obsess a little bit more now. But that's what I meant when I said I was just dropping drops of the food coloring into the bubbles. I meant like as the bubbles were doing their thing. I need more liquid in there, but I kind of want to use this till it's finished, and I need to be done with this soon. I'm about to be done with the hyper focusing. Kind of want to do something else for a little bit. That's why I haven't been, let's see, I don't have any blue. I used up all my blue. I have a little bit of turquoise. I know I could probably do like all three colors. The turquoise, this might be the closest terracotta. And I do have something that is technically called chartreuse in here, but I actually think that the avocado is a better green, you know, for the color combo. Whoops, going off the rails there. Oop, that bubble did weird things. Kind of lost the turquoise somewhere. Ooh. Ooh, some of the maple is showing though. Alright, let's do a little bit more turquoise. Where did it go? Sometimes I get a little overboard and get way more layering than I really want, but that's alright. It's still fun, and you still get interesting results. So that one just kind of spilled up, but there's some swirling in there, which is really cool. Alright, so yep, I showed you what I needed to show you. And yep, and now I have food coloring on my shirt. We knew it was bound to happen, right? I mean, are we even surprised? I never did anything with the white. Let's stick that in there. That's the white acrylic. But I'm not stirring it in, because I kind of want to see what happens when we add it to a color that's there. Probably nothing. But anyway. I'll just be over here inking out every little last bit of this bubbly liquid, and then I'll clean my cup and put my Sharpies, my sharps, my what did I have in here? My X-Acto knives and utility knives were in this cup. I was just, you know. Alright, so I hope you all have a delightful day. Love you. Don't forget to come watch Laura and I.